Maniacs, how's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Jersey, Shane, Antonis, what's going on, guys? Thank you for making it. Hell yeah. More people hopped on in this time earlier than normal. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you so much for making it. How's everybody doing this afternoon? How's everybody doing? What are you guys doing for the weekend? That's the main question. What are you guys doing this weekend? Hey, made it, Cheyenne. Hey, Jorge, how are you doing? What's up, Nick and Thor? Francis already hopped on in. Oh my goodness. And yes, as you can tell, I'm not drinking coffee at the moment. I'm drinking water. Trying to cut back on the coffee again. I've been drinking it so much because of doing a third shift job. And it's been causing my chest to hurt a little bit, and I just think I need to cut back just a smidgen. Member for 8 months, thank you so much. Philip Bennett, how are you doing, man? How you doing? And by the way, I do plan on doing, yes, as soon as we hit 19,000 subscribers, I plan on doing Project Fear reactions. As soon as we hit 19,000, we're very close. We're only less than 500 away now. We're right there. So as soon as we hit that goal, Project Fear reactions will be coming out as soon as possible. So if you're not one of those people who have not subscribed yet, definitely consider it, because we might get those reactions kicked out a lot sooner if you do. Hey, Philip Holder, how are you doing? I only said your last name because there's two Phillips in the house right now. Hey, Tom Frago, how are you guys doing tonight? Guys, seriously, let me know how you guys are doing tonight. What do you guys have planned for the weekend? What is going on? I was actually wanting to go see that new movie. Let me talk to me, not let me in. Talk to me. I've been wanting to go see Talk to Me so bad. I mean, everybody has been telling me to go watch it. Apparently, it's the best horror movie of the year, and some people are even saying it's like one of the best horror movies of like the decade. So to get that, I mean, is pretty crazy, next level. I'm not at 19,000 yet, guys. Please, I'm not at 19,000 yet. I only said we're almost to 19,000. We're not there yet, though. You're watching a friend's dog this weekend? Nice, nice. Yeah, we're on the verge. Less than 500 away. So as soon as we hit that goal, it's going to be nuts. I'm being told my friend, by my friend, to watch Carrie from 1976 again. Oh, we've already seen Carrie, so what did you think of it the first time? If you've already seen it, I mean, that's when you go and watch another Stephen King movie. I almost bought a Stephen King movie tonight. I actually almost bought The Mist on Blu-ray. Yeah. They had these really cool slipcovers at Walmart. Hey, Carolyn, how are you doing? Thank you for making it. And we can talk about whatever you guys want, by the way. The job is okay. The job is going pretty good. It's pretty chill. Hey, Jordan, I'm new. Hey, B-Dragon, love that name. How are you doing this afternoon? Glad that you can make it to the live stream. Really happy about that. Always in the mood to talk to some new faces. I love, obviously, everybody in my community, but it's always nice to see somebody new make their own impression, make themselves known. I always love that. So if you are somebody who has not made yourself known yet, please do so. Like B-Dragon, I mean, it's so cool to get to know more people. Are you going to go see The Last Voyage of the Demeter? You know, it's interesting. I was going to mention that too, Antonis. The Last Voyage of the Demeter, I've heard, is a really good movie. Yeah, a lot of people, kind of like Talk to Me, a lot of people have been recommending The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Everybody's loving it, which is awesome to hear. You want to hear that. I mean, the fact that it's a vampire movie, it's got some practical effects in there, it's got a really cool looking vampire, it's got a really scary looking vampire. Very much reminds me of Count Barlow from Salem's Lot. It looks like Count Barlow from Salem's Lot, just a little bit maybe CGI-ish. But it looks really good. It looks really good. You saw the Meg. What did you think of the new Meg movie? What did you think of the new Meg movie? I'm curious. Every time I hear that name, I think of Meg from Family Guy. Hey, Val's Raven. Thank you for making it. Glad to see that you can hop on in. Guys, we're already at 20 views. Oh, wow. Okay, a lot of people saw my post earlier. I asked you guys if you were going to make it on into the live stream, and it looks like a lot of you guys are actually making it into the live stream. So, hell yeah. Thank you guys so much for making it. Seriously. And we sold a t-shirt, by the way. Woo! Another person bought a shirt. You love to see it. You love to see it because, man, we don't sell much merchandise. I actually have a merch store, by the way, guys. A lot of you guys may not know that, but if you love my reactions enough and you want to support us by even getting something, then by all means, go ahead and get a shirt. The Meg CGI was not that great. I had a feeling. Yeah, I seen your post. I didn't get notified again. Damn. But at least you kept an eye out. That's important, right? You probably kept an eye out. Meg 2 made $100 million already, but it's going to. I mean, it's got that crazy shark eating a T-Rex in the trailer. I mean, it's going to make money, right? I mean, people are going to go to the theaters to watch a shark take down a T-Rex. But I thought about going and seeing The Last Voyage of the Demeter, but I would almost love to just wait for it on a streaming service and do a reaction to it. And as you guys probably guessed, most of my movie reactions in the future are going to be done on the weekends because those are my 2 days off in a row. Sometimes I'm a little bit too tired after work, so I just pass out. And unfortunately, I don't get the time to film. But on the weekends, I will be. Yeah, almost to 19,000 subscribers, guys. We are 500, less than 500 away. So if you have not, subscribe. I did a Ginger Snaps binge watch last week. Nice, nice. I actually am getting ready to send that to an editor, actually. Ginger Snaps 2. Yep, so Ginger Snaps 2 will be probably the next reaction posted to YouTube. And then I gotta probably go ahead and get someone to edit Zombie. And again, if you guys want to support the channel, become a channel member. That money goes directly to the channel in general, so I can pay editors to actually get movie reactions kicked out easier because I can't edit them anymore. So if you guys want movie reactions to come out, hey, I subbed, B-Dragon. You are a badass. White Tiger, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? This is exciting. I love seeing it. I love seeing new people hopping on in. Glad to see you guys. Glad to see you. Thank you. And thank you for the subscription. Really, it means a lot. You're putting us one step further to hitting our goals. I'm very tired. Not sure how long I can be around. I keep missing the streams. I had to pop on. No, I understand. Don't worry about it, Carolyn. You have no reason... No reason to feel sorry or anything like that. I don't want you to feel sorry. I understand. Don't worry about it. Makes perfect sense. I hope to see this Last Voyage of the Demeter. Are you putting Terrifier 2 on YouTube? Yes. Terrifier 2 will also be put on YouTube at some point. Yeah, it's more violent, so it's going to be probably one of those ones that's going to be edited quite a bit. I mean, it's probably going to be blurred out a lot. So I'm going to hire the one editor I hired for... they edited Evil Dead Rise reaction. I'm going to hire her again. She did a really good job with that reaction, so I'm going to hire her again and get some more reactions kicked out for you guys. Ginger Snaps 2 proves, yeah. Yeah, there's a creepy kid in that movie, isn't there? Hey, Stephanie, thank you for making it. How are you doing? Everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully. I'm sorry I haven't gotten around to catching up on your recent reactions. Been so tired with the full-time work. You haven't even found a movie. I was going to react... And haven't even found a movie I was going to react to. Understandable. Don't worry about it, guys. You have no reason to apologize. I understand. I actually apologize because I feel like I've been slacking a lot lately on my YouTube channel. Like, I've been trying to post as much as I possibly can whenever I can. But it recently has been just a lot. It has been a lot. Learning how to do the new job and everything. Getting there, working 8 hours, and then coming home and then passing out. I mean... It does take a lot out of you, you know, and I just hope that you guys can bear with me for as long as you possibly can. I understand that, you know, not as many reactions are being dropped every 5 minutes like I used to. I used to kick out like 3 to 4 videos a day. But with the new job and doing 2 things at once, it has become more interesting. So obviously we can only hope for, you know, hitting our goals one day, like on Patreon and members and stuff, and actually being able to make the money to where I can do this full time again. But until then, I'm okay with this. It's gonna take a lot of time out of, you know, posting as many reactions, but at the end of the day, I think it's gonna be worth it because I'm gonna be making more money and doing a lot of bigger things. B-Dragon is your cousin. Oh, nice. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tom, for recommending me. Seriously. I mean, recommend me more. If you have any more family members you want to recommend me to and have them hop on in, I would appreciate it. I always love them, more company. What did you do about Raven? I did a thing. What did you do about Raven? Ah, wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Did you buy a shirt? No, I'm joking. No. What did you do about Raven? Have you seen Knock at the Cabin yet? No, I have not seen M. Night Shyamalan's Knock at the Cabin. I've heard good things about it, though. Demeter looks really good. Nosferatu and Count Barlow had a baby. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? You know that one vampire from Underworld Awakening? Underworld Awakening, isn't it? The second Underworld movie? Isn't there like a vampire with wings? Oh, you bought a shirt. Oh, no way. That was my guess, actually. I'm going to check it out, though. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I already sold 2 shirts this week. I mean, that's awesome. Please take a selfie and send it to me when he gets there. I ordered myself a pillow. You guys are awesome, though. Thank you so much for checking out the merch store. Really means a lot. I don't sell many t-shirts or anything like that, so yeah. I want to see it, though. Same, I do, too. What do you think of Twin Paranormal's new video? The one that came out last week? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a really intense episode. It was one of the better ones, for sure. I do feel bad because the audio wasn't as loud as I wanted it to be. I had some people, you know, leaving comments and stuff saying they could hardly hear the video, but when they got quiet. But you see, with paranormal investigation reactions, it's very difficult to kind of know how loud they're going to be, because when I record a video, I record it all in one take. I do not add the video. It is all recorded along with my reaction. So however loud the video is, that's how loud it's going to be in the reaction. And unfortunately, and oddly enough, in a lot of these paranormal videos, most of the time the audio in certain places gets super loud, but in other times it gets very quiet when there's like whispering to each other or talking, and that stuff I just can't help unless I add the video in afterwards, which I might start doing if it means I can like edit the audio and kind of turn it up a bit. When I get money, I'll for sure get some merch, get a sweatshirt. That'd be really cool. Do you have mugs and merch? I do have a mug. I think there's 2 mugs. There's Coffee is Good for You in the Soul mug, and there is the yeah, you still have your coffee mug at work. Nice. Yeah, that you can't even get that mug that you have anymore, Carolyn. That mug is not even on the. What is the merch link? I'll go ahead and I think I can actually pin it to the stream if I think so. Let me go ahead and try to pin it really quick. Here's that one mug. Here's a mug. I think I pinned it. Can you guys see that? Maybe. I have way too much stuff to buy more stuff. You can never have too much. No, you can. You really can. I've gotten to that point too. Like, I love it when people send me stuff, but at the same time, and it's like I have so much stuff in this room now that it's like I have to actually put stuff into storage. I have a lot of stuff because of you guys, and I'm never going to complain about it. I mean, I really appreciate it, and, you know, all that stuff. But, Jordan, you have Kick? I might have made a Kick account. I'm not sure if I've uploaded anything to it yet, though. I'm not sure if I've uploaded. And by the way, guys, if you have not, follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to build up as many followers on Instagram as I possibly can. Wouldn't it be cool if I got Instagram verified someday? That'd be dope. That'd be dope. So please follow me on Instagram if you have not. I have so much room for stuff. Now that my roommate is gone. Oh, by the way, Peachy, you said you ordered a t-shirt. Did that t-shirt ever come in? Did you ever get that merchandise? You said you ordered something a long while back, and I never asked you if it actually made it there or not. It should have. I mean, it should have shipped. I mean, I'm pretty sure the shipping goes all over the place. Awesome. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate it, man. Let me go ahead and see if I can, go ahead and get you a link for Teespring really quick. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to leave you on hold right there. But yeah, let me go ahead and get you a link for Teespring. My Teespring store, I mean. So if any of you guys want to get any merchandise, I'll hook you up really quick with the store I have. In case anybody likes to rock out the J-Cards Arch merch. I'm not sure if anybody does. I did, and I hate to say this, but it gave me an insane rash. Ooh. Damn. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. That's the first I've ever heard of that, yeah. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, Peachy. When you order from Teespring, you know, I have no, you know, I don't make the shirts myself, so, like, I don't know what they use to make the shirts, but that's the first I've heard of actually somebody getting a rash from the shirt. Damn, that's sad and unfortunate to hear. Really is. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, you have allergies of dye? I have actually allergies of dye too. I'm allergic to red dye, so that makes sense. Hey, hey, Mr. Ink, how are you doing? Which sounds better to react to, Happy Birthday to Me or Slumber Party Massacre? I've reacted to Slumber Party Massacre. I have not seen Happy Birthday to Me, so I can't really give you an answer on that one just yet, but I would say Slumber Party Massacre is a fun time. Yeah, dye will do that to you, yeah. Been a while, Jordan. I have been dealing with loneliness and sadness. I understand. I deal with that stuff a lot too, so you're not the only one there. T-Pit, what is one place you would want to do paranormal investigations? One of the places I want to definitely go to, and since I have a job now, I might be able to actually plan out a trip for it and actually film there as soon as I get, new cameras and stuff. So, one of the places I really want to go to is the Ohio State Reformatory, which is only about 3 hours away from me, which isn't far at all, obviously. I mean, I could literally have a day trip, and me and Brandon could go out there, and we could film a video at some point. So, obviously, I want to get better equipment, want to get better cameras, want to get better microphones, and so you can hear what we're saying. I want to get better equipment so you can actually hear if we ask a ghost a question, you can hear what they're saying, and things like that. So that is something I'm definitely going to want to do at some point, is go to the Ohio State Reformatory. But I also think I'm going to ask the patrons and channel members where I should go, because, they pay monthly, they help me out a lot. So I might even ask them. Been a while, Jordan. I feel like this mostly every day. It's definitely something that does not go away easily, and it certainly won't go away. What I do to kind of kill the loneliness I feel is I come up with a lot of hobbies. I have YouTube as a hobby. I go to work now, which can be, it keeps me entertained. I collect Blu-rays, so when I go to the store, I make it a thing to go out to looking into the Blu-rays and be excited about it, so I could show it off to my friends and whatnot, my Blu-ray collection. I mean, there's a lot of things that I like to do to help out with my loneliness and my sadness. I'm not sure if that will help you, but it might help in some cases if you start a lot of hobbies up. I mean, hobbies help. They really do. Yes, I have some allergies to die. I get updated allergy test last month, and the list of allergies was crazy. It was like 11 pages of allergies. Oh my gosh, that is horrifying. I'm so sorry to hear that. Holy moly. I've had moments of loneliness too occasionally. It does hit. When it hits, it can hit. So I understand. I thought I had it bad with pollen. I have it bad with pollen right now. Yeah, pollen is my worst allergy. I cannot deal with pollen. I have a hard time breathing. My eyes get itchy. They get watery. When like fresh cut grass hits my leg just breaks out into hives. Yeah, it can get pretty bad. Hey, who's all hopping on in? Guys, if you're hopping on in, please make yourselves known in the chat. Let me know that you're watching. Really appreciate it. I'm looking to see more new people, new faces and everything. So if you guys are making it in here, please make yourselves known. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Mind you, most of them moderate or mild, not extreme. Okay, so at least it's not extreme allergies, right? Hey, just finished watching one of your videos. Ooh, which video did you watch? It's why I can't go outside. God himself tries to smite me. This week I'm dealing with very stiff neck and shoulders. I'm on my 3rd chiropractor appointment. I've never been to the chiropractor. I might need to go someday, though. I don't think I have anything like initially wrong with me to where I think I should probably go, but it probably would actually help out some of the things. I mean, I do have the occasional like really bad shoulder. Also, yes, loneliness sucks. I have love-hate relationships with living alone. I feel that. Just joined your Patreon. Been subscribed for a while now. Oh my God, you joined my Patreon? Holy hell, that's like the newest. You probably might be the newest patron I've had in a little bit. Yes, you did. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Oh wow, thank you so much. You're generous as fuck, man. Thank you. Apologies for anybody offended by saying the F word. I cuss, and I do apologize. But thank you so much, guys. Applaud. Applaud. T-Pit for joining as a patron. I mean, it means the world, man. It really does. And yes, movie reactions will come back as soon as possible. I kind of have to, like, take a moment, breathe. You know what I'm saying? I got more movies to react to. I got to edit the ones that are already filmed. And I got to get those posted to YouTube as soon as possible. They're up on Patreon right now as early access. And by the way, if any of the links, T-Pit, if any of the links do not work, just message me. I'll fix the link. Sometimes I have to, like, send them to an editor, so I have to, like, kind of mess with them a little bit. And sometimes that might affect the actual link to the video. So if I forget to do it, then just let me know and I'll fix the link again. But I have to do it so I can, the editors can download the video and edit it for me. Pitchy, I lived alone while I was in college for 2 years. I've been alone my entire life. I've never been in one relationship. Not one. I always loved the first freeze. It kills my allergies. Yeah. My pets keep me from being lonely too. Chemo. Yeah. I take Claritin every day. It also helps my body aches from chemo. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, I was talking about roommate yesterday. Peachy, I lived alone. Mr. Ink. I got rid of Patreon. So much money, try to save. I got rid of Patreon. Too much money, try to save up. Dang, Jordan. Hey, I understand. If you have to give up Patreon, don't apologize. Don't ever. I understand. It's a monthly thing. It does take you know, you have to like keep it going monthly and stuff. It kind of is one of those things where it helps back up the channel. So like if a channel does not make a lot of ad revenue because of copyright claims, kind of like my channel, then that is just a way to help keep the channel going by just kind of giving monthly payments. So it's kind of like Netflix and stuff. It kind of keeps us going, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's there for. But you never have to apologize if you have to leave. Never have to apologize to me. I understand. You went on a terrible date today? I need to go on a date again. Dude, I don't think I've been on a date since 2022. That was my first date, actually, believe it or not. That was the first time I actually asked out a girl and went on a date. Yep, I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try it one time. And obviously we're not together or nothing like that. It was fun, though. We had fun time watching the movie. Went out, got snacks and everything and all that stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, I just think we prefer to be friends at the end of the day, which I, you know, also preferred that too. Bruna, how are you doing? Thank you for making it. Wasn't your name Mermaid Brew at one point? Did you change your name? Hey, how you doing though? I went to a chiropractor. I went to orthopedic. Oh my god, I can't even fucking talk. He found the chiropractor nearly required 2 compressed discs. Oh wow. Yeah, that is you. Okay, okay. I'm glad you're good. It's been a while since I've talked to you. I feel like you haven't been on a live stream in a while. Maybe you were though. Maybe I'm just an idiot. But I feel like we haven't talked in a little bit. How are you doing, guys? Thank you so much for hopping on. And by the way, thank you for hitting that like button. I know it's like, it's a bother going down a little bit and clicking that thumbs up. I know people don't like to do it sometimes, but I appreciate you guys making the effort and clicking that thumbs up for me. It does help out with the algorithm. Makes it to where more people on my channel will be notified about these live streams. You know, because it shows that people actually like watching the videos. Poofed. I have to leave the tail behind for some professional reasons. What? Oh, gotcha. I have been moving houses, towns, so internet lately, but I'm back. Oh, welcome back. And how was your move? It's always nice to hang out. So I agree with that. Yeah, it's always nice to hang out with somebody. I actually called my buddy Lane today, and we were talking, and I'm like, hey, me and you need to plan something, man. Me and you need to do something, because we have not done something. We have not hung out, like, hardcore. We've never... Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Now I'm talking to you guys about my personal life, but I called my friend Lane today, and it occurred to me that me and him have never actually planned a trip. You know, we're adults now. We're not held back by the fact that we're kids. We know we can drive and stuff. We can do things, and it occurred to me today that me and him could go somewhere and actually hang out, right, for once in our lives. Like, we can actually take a trip. I know he has a kid and everything, but we have not done anything like that in our lives yet. And I'm sitting here thinking, man, maybe we should plan a trip or something. Maybe go to like the Ohio State Reformatory. Maybe go to like the the Blair House. Go to a haunted house or something like that, and maybe just hang out and film and do stuff. We have not hung out like that ever in our lives. You know, we used to hang out as kids, but that was when we were kids. Now we're adults. We can do a lot more stuff. Hey, hope you make it to 19,000 subs soon. Thank you, Movie Maker. I appreciate it. It's been good, tiring, of course. Heat doesn't help. We had a 5-day of 110 degrees Fahrenheit. That is dangerous. Oh my god. The last day I had to come back from the producer department in the grocery. Peachy, that's actually the biggest flag of red flags. What did Peachy say? I'm gonna go back up. He was like trying to order from me and had so many red flags. He quoted Andrew Tate. Oh yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah. You don't want a guy who's gonna treat you like property. Nope. She'll have this. Yeah, I can't stand that shit, man. I can't stand that shit. I've seen so many like that cliche thing where you'll be at a restaurant, like these really over the top, fucking douchebag guys, and they'll be at a restaurant with their girl, and their girl will want to order something that they want, and their guy is like, no, you know what? She'll have the salad. Yeah, you're kind of gaining a little bit of weight, and say the most insulting shit, even knowing that they themselves are not in the greatest of shape either, and they're fucking insulting you. I hate that shit, man. I hate that shit. Let people live. Let people enjoy themselves. Let people fucking make up their own minds. I hate that, dude. If I ever see that shit, I might smack the fucking dude for myself. Oh, God. Sorry, I just... Oh, man, you want to get me on a rant? Talk to me about control freaks. Control freaks annoy the hell out of me. Like, it's okay to be jealous. It's okay to be controlling in some certain retrospects, if it's understandable between you two. But to control someone's life like 100% is just next level toxic and scary. Oh god, he was like that. He tried to order me shrimp and I was like, I'm allergic. Dumbass. And that's not a rare thing either. There's a lot of people who are allergic to seafood. A lot of people. Hey, what's up, Carl? How are you doing today? Oh, Tom, you have to go? All right, Tom. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a great night. Thank you again, guys. And thank you. Please, get me up to 30 likes in this live stream. Please, 30 likes. Hopefully we can do it. How's Church? How's Twinkie? Twinkie's doing good. He's just been chilling. And Church is doing good, too. I took a picture of him. I might post that to Instagram later. If anybody's not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram for exclusive church pictures, because I want to post some church pictures here soon. Ohio State Reformatory has been on my list to investigate in it's 3 hours away from me. And I'm 5 hours away from the Belair house. Okay, so we're not that far apart, me and you. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to definitely check those out at some point. Yeah, and the Belair house, if it is close, I might actually go check out the Belair house. I'm gonna look that up really quick. Yeah, bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Pull this up right here. Don't want to knock my phone off the case. Okay. The Belair House, Ohio. Okay, it's in Belair. Okay. I have a really crappy mouse, so you're gonna have to forgive me if it takes a minute. Copy. We're gonna go to Maps really quick. Okay, directions. Let's go. This isn't really... I have my P.O. Box information. It's not really a surprise. Let's see how far it is. Wow, 3 hours and 22 minutes from me is the Belair house. 3 hours away is one of the more haunted houses in the United States. I'm not even going to use that term. Why am I even using that term? But it's one of the most haunted locations that I can think of. So that's pretty neat. So, at some point in the future, that might be a have to, right? I mean, to go to the Belair house, that might be a have to. Okay. I now know that is that close. Okay. Hey, what's up, Reagan? How are you doing? Carolyn, are you leaving? Okay, I have to go. I'm about to pass out. Understandable. Have a great night, Carolyn. Thank you again for hopping on in. It means the world. Absolutely love you, and you're always in my prayers, so have a great night. Ashley, how are you doing? Thank you for making it to the live stream. Glad you can make it. Frog Smith, how are you doing? Holy shit, people are hopping on in. I'm glad and I'm loving to see it. Thank you, guys, and by the way, give me up to 30 likes. 30 likes, please. Please? I love how you get annoyed with the term, and I don't like that term because it's always used in every fucking paranormal video I see. The most haunted house in America, the most haunted house in the States, the most haunted house in the world. And I just think it's kind of like every place has been called that at one point. OJ, I sent you a DM on Instagram. You guys have haunted nights, and it is okay them to do reactions. It is okay with them to do reactions to their videos. No worries about copyright things. Haunted nights. Okay. Let me go ahead and look at that really quick. Sorry about this, guys. I don't mean to be unprofessional right now. I've been to Illinois, Michigan twice, Bell Mansion, and the Indian once. Ooh, and in India once. Indiana once, sorry. I'm an idiot. Give me 1 second to take a look at that, guys. 1 sec. I'm gonna take a look at that really quick. Hey, Aaron, how are you doing? Thank you for hopping on in. Guys, thank you so much for hopping on in. I was just trying to see a text thing I was sent. So, all right, let's get back to it. How's everybody doing for the people who are just hopping on in? How's everybody doing tonight? If you're going to go to the Sally activity to be slow, and I recommend arriving at night. Hi, Stephanie. Hey, everybody. Everybody's saying hi to each other. You love it. What's up, you? What's up, you guys? Not a whole lot, honestly. Been talking about work, been talking about, the future of the channel, where everything's going. We just got a new patron today, which T-Pit became a patron, which is just awesome. He's helping fuel the tanks for hopefully future content, so I really appreciate it. I've been to let's see here. We are all friends here. Sent you another one to get there on the top so you can find it easier. Thank you so much. I was actually struggling to find it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look at it again. I'm not seeing it, to be honest with you. I ain't seeing your message. Sorry I came in late. How's the job going? The job is going pretty okay, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. I understand if you're late. It was last month. Oh, okay, okay. Who was ever gonna see Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I'm really excited to see Five Nights at Freddy's. I think it looks actually pretty damn good. And I already said I think it's probably gonna be one of the bigger money makers this year. I think everybody's looking forward to it. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, guys. Just looking for something really quick. I need to... I went to the Sally house again, and the activity was slow. Last time I have arrived was going on, and the people... Interesting. Okay, weird. LOI, do I have the wrong Instagram? I don't know, maybe. I have 2 Instagrams, so you might be sending it to my old one. Or my other Instagram. Let me go ahead and... If you guys are not following me on Instagram, by the way, do me a solid. Do me that solid. Trust me, how many... Dude, I'm only, like, 20 away. I'm only 20 followers away from hitting 400 followers on Instagram, which is... I know it's not, like, you know... People are not losing their minds over, like, 400 followers, but I think it's cool as hell. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, there's the link. Thank you so much if you guys decide to go over there and check it out. I do post exclusive pictures, so if you guys want to just hear about my day life and stuff, then that's probably a better place to do it. Oh yeah, I've seen this, oh yeah, even if it sucks, FNAF has such a huge fan base, they'll make bank, yeah, 100%. They're gonna make money no matter what. Even if, yeah, FNAF is just a complete, just dog shit movie, it's still gonna come out with a lot of money. Someone just messaged me. Let me see if it is the right one. It's probably you, isn't it? Someone just actually sent me a message on Instagram asking me if these are orbs. I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm not sure if you're watching my live stream or not. If you're not watching, that's fine. I mean, that's crazy. You know, perfect timing. Just followed me on Instagram. Thank you so much, T-Pit. I appreciate it, man. You're really supporting me tonight. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, guys. I'm not really sure if these are orbs or not. I'll have to take a look at those later. I'm not going to take a look at them right now too much, but I will take a look at those later. Markiplier's movie sounds good, though. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Just followed you. I'm excited for Markiplier's movie. The Sally house is weird. It complicates me. I believe there's something in that house, but there wasn't much that happened when I was there both times. I wonder how much Springtrap we're gonna get in the movie. That's gonna be, yeah, interesting, isn't it? I just wanted to hop on and say good night, everyone. Hope you all have a great night and a day as well. Oh, by the way, thank you for joining Dead Souls. I appreciate you hopping on in. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to leave you hanging for a minute. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking, Ashley. You're doing better. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really, honestly glad to hear that you're doing better. Just followed you on Instagram. Ooh, so we should be at 382 followers. Oh, 308. We have 3 people who followed me. Okay. 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 Sweet, sweet. Alright. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Means the world. You have no idea. Vernon, how are you doing? I'm ordering movies from Amazon for Halloween. Do you have any recommendations? Oof. Oof. Yeah, I got a lot of recommendations, actually. For Halloween. It depends what you already have. Obviously, I don't want to give you, like, you know, movies that you already own and whatnot. I'll give you some of the movies that come to my mind when I think of, you know, fantastic horror films. For me personally, these are just my personal recommendations. I would go Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre original, the original John Carpenter's Halloween. I would go Friday the 13th, parts 1 through 4. I think those are the best in the franchise. I would go with Return of the Living Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead. And you know what? I watched it last night, Day of the Dead, which is a really good time. Anna John, Goku Black. Oh my gosh, how many people are hopping on in right now? Thank you for making it, everybody. Wow, you're killing it. And some theaters are going to show Caroline again in the scenes never before. Sounds pretty cool. That sounds interesting. Rose Red? Rose Red's a good time. Have you ever seen Rose Red? I mean, it's a long TV miniseries, but it's really damn solid. Got a lot of slow moments in there, but it's really solid. It's going to storm here soon. Oh, that's always fun. That's always fun. And by the way, thank you for hitting the like button, guys. We're almost to 30 likes now. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing it. Killing it! Forwarded the new one. I'm sending you the old one. LOL. Okay, okay. Don't worry about it. Don't apologize. You're fine. I understand. Let me go ahead and take a look at what you requests. There you are. Oh. I think this is you, right? I'm gonna heart one of your messages. Let me know if this is you. I hearted one of your messages. That's pretty cool, Frogsmith. In some theaters, they're going to show Rose Red. Yes, I have. Fixed it. Sent. It is really saying they're happy to reactions. Late again. Dang it. Don't worry about Spooky Traveler. You guys are doing really good. We've only been on for 37 minutes, so you're not really all that late. All right, that is you? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let me go ahead and log back in here then. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. That is you. Gotcha. Awesome. By the way, guys, did you hear that the actor who played, oh god, Dale from King of the Hill passed away? I'm not really sure what, Coraline, Jordan. Coraline. Oh, are you talking about that one, like, claymation movie? I've never seen it. I have yet to watch Coraline. Yeah, he passed away. That's three people. I said, dude, they come in threes, right? And first it was Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens, which shocked me because like I was a really big fan. I'm a really big fan. I'm not really a big fan of the character of Pee Wee. Like I do love I like Pee Wee, but I was really a big fan of Paul Rubens. Pee Wee's Big Adventure is what I'm getting at. Pee Wee's Big Adventure was one of my favorite movies I've ever reacted to in my entire life. I love that movie. I've seen it probably at least over 10, 20 times now. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Oh, thank you so much, Antonis, for becoming a maniac with a machete, dude. Hell yeah. Damn. With that support, maybe I'll buy another silicone mask. And by the way, you asked me earlier what I thought of it. I thought it was badass. That's a badass silicone mask you got there, man. Seriously, I thought it was dope. That arachnophobia one. Yeah, the arachnid. Pretty damn dope. I used to watch Pee Wee's Playhouse. You should see it. It's pretty good. I'm gonna at some point I've been doing a reaction to it because I know it's a good movie. I have to watch it. You're right. You're right. I have not gotten my Discord back yet. I've been trying to get. I have to call Yahoo tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Shine. I have to call Yahoo because for some reason it's not sending me the code to my new phone, and it's the same number, so it should be sending me the code, but it's not for some reason. So I gotta fix that. But, yeah, I gotta hop onto that. Thank you for reminding me. I'm a fan of Pee-wee. When it was sad to pass Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Pee-wee's Big Holiday wasn't so good. I haven't seen Pee-wee's Big Holiday. I did see Big Top Pee-wee, and I thought that one was kind of just... It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's harmless, but... Oh, is that you who sent me the pictures, Anna? Okay, was that you? Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna heart one of your messages. Tell me if it's you or not. No, my glasses are still broke. Yeah, I just ordered it and it should be here early October. I calculated it. It's about 8 weeks. Dude, I really want to order another silicone mask. I wish I had the money to do it. Unfortunately, I just don't have the money. I've been trying to save up money for a new car. I need to get myself a vehicle, and so I can start doing things without relying on a vehicle that we have here. So I got to do that. That's like the first thing I need to buy is a vehicle, and then I need to buy cameras for future content. Obviously, I got a lot of stuff planned out, but I would love to get another silicone mask. They're so cool. They're so cool. Let me bring out my guy a little. Bring him out a little bit more. Yeah, I can't wait to get a car. Yeah. Hey man, I recently came across your channel, loving the reactions, especially the twins. Keep up the awesome content, and can't wait to see you when you do your own investigations. Thank you so much, Lucifer's Game Room. And by the way, I love that name. Thank you so much, Lucifer's Game Room. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you for hopping on in. I mean, I'm always down for more people to introduce themselves. If you guys are one of those people who have not ever commented on one of my live streams to get to know me, I try to read every comment, so that's something that you'll notice. I try to get through every single comment. Sometimes I miss them. It's not personal. Sometimes they just go right by, and I just miss them. But I do my best to try to read everybody's stuff. So thank you so much again, Lucifers. You're a badass, dude. And I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Let's see here. What kind of car are you looking into? I don't know yet. It's one of those things where it's like I'm going to determine that once I hit a certain mark. I've already started putting money in my savings. So once I hit a certain point on my savings, I will start looking into it more. But yeah, I can't wait to get my own vehicle. It's about, I'm going to get like stickers and stuff. I'm going to get like a whole bunch of horror stickers. I already have everything planned out. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be awesome. Your dad hates Big Top Pee-wee. Big Top Pee-wee to me was, especially compared to Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which Pee-wee's Big Adventure I hold in high regards. I think Pee-wee's Big Adventure is probably one of the best fantasy adventure movies I've ever watched in my entire life. I just enjoy it, and Pee-wee makes me laugh in that movie. He kills me. Hilarious. You know, one of my favorite moments is from that entire movie is when Pee-wee's walking down the street, like all pissed off and stuff, and he comes across the street gang, and they grab him, and they're looking at him and yelling in his face, saying, "Hey, you're new around here. We don't take too kindly to strangers around here." And Pee-wee just looks at the camera and goes, and they start running. He hisses at them, and they start, whoa! That is probably one of my favorite moments in any movie ever. Thank you so much, Jersey. I appreciate that. While you're planning far ahead, I'm trying to be on top of it. I'm never normally on top of it. I really want to be on top of it this time. How's it going, Mike Morse, the Maniac? I preferred Ernest over Pee-wee. I've seen only one Ernest movie. I've seen Ernest Scared Stupid, and I've seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Big Top Pee-wee. I can't necessarily say if I liked Ernest more or not just yet. I got to see more of Ernest stuff, which I do want to do at some point. Sit down and watch all the Ernest movies. I did a reaction to Ernest Scared Stupid. The reaction is up on the channel now, so if you want to go check that out, you guys can. But yeah, it's one of my. I enjoyed Ernest Scared Stupid. I might even watch it again this Halloween. So, I have. I've never heard of Pee-wee till last month. If I'm being honest. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not checked out the show, but I did really love Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I think it's a fun time. I personally have a Jeep, and I love, but their customer service is awful. Jordan, when you go to the bar, say Large Marge sent you. That's impossible. It was on this night. It was on a night just like this one, where I saw the worst accident I ever seen. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yep. Ernest started as a running character in TV commercials, and then he got his own thing going. Yeah. Pee-wee, Ernest. I mean, they're all a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is a classic, dude. Oh my god, Mr. Bean made me laugh so much as a kid. I only know of Pee-wee because I used to watch the 80s sitcom. Right. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys have noticed this, but when Paul Rubens passed away, Pee-wee's Big Adventure for Blu-ray went up to like $80 to $90. Yeah, you couldn't even get the Blu-ray without paying $90. It's back down to 20-something now, but yeah, for a little bit there, everybody was buying the Blu-ray. So Warner Brothers probably made a shitload of money off of him. Mr. Bean is my favorite. Mr. Bean is classic. Mr. Bean is a classic. His movies are not as... I'll say that his movies are not as good as Pee-wee. Like, at least to me, it's not. The Mr. Bean movie was fine. It had its funny-ass moments. But Pee-wee's Big Adventure might be, like, again, one of my favorite films of all time now. I just truly believe that movie is incredibly well done. I do like the Mr. Bean movies, but I don't think it's, like, up there with Pee-wee's Big Adventure. For me personally. None of them are your cup of tea, to be honest. Understandable. Understandable. Mr. Bean's Holiday is a lot of fun. I do enjoy Mr. Bean's Holiday, yeah, where he goes to Italy, I think. Yeah. Italy or France. Can't remember where he goes, but that was a fun time. Holiday is probably the best movie for Mr. Bean. Impact Creator, how are you doing? Thank you for making it to the live stream, guys. And by the way, if you're hopping on into this live stream, do me a quick solid. By now, we could probably kick it up to like 40 likes if we really tried and actually went down and hit that like button. So if you guys are one of those people who have not hit the like button yet, hit that like button for me really quick. Do that. That's all I ask of you to do this time, is just hit that like button. Means the world, helps out with the algorithm. Very sweet of you guys to do. Thank you so much. Do you like the Pink Panther? I'm not 100% familiar with the Pink Panther. I saw that remake movie with Steve Martin probably when it came out, but I didn't really remember it too much. It's not one I go back to, but I'm sure if I gave it like another watch, another go, I could probably find some enjoyment out of it. I like Black Adder, the same actor as Mr. Bean's, Rowan Atkins. Yeah, Rowan Atkins. Yeah, he's a classic actor. He's great. I like the second I came in. Awesome. Thank you so much, Frogsmith. Hey, Potato Angel. Thank you so much for making it. I think it was France, too. Yeah, I think it was France. Remember that Yogi Bear movie that came out? Everybody forgot about that one. The Yogi Bear movie with Dan Aykroyd as Yogi Bear. Supposed to be like a live action. Yeah. Do you like Goku or Vegeta? Ooh. Ooh, I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan. I really am. I do love Dragon Ball Z. Wasn't a diehard fan of Dragon Ball Super. I had some great moments in there, obviously. Dragon Ball is a insanely underappreciated show. Dragon Ball was hilarious. But yeah, my favorite character, believe it or not, in Dragon Ball, just in general, is Frieza. Frieza is my favorite Dragon Ball character. I don't know what it is. To me, he's a douchebag, and he is hilarious. He's one of the biggest douchebags in anime history. But if I had to answer you out of those two, I'm probably going to go with Vegeta. It's not that I don't love Goku. If we were going Kid Goku, I would actually choose Goku. I might even choose Goku because of Kid Goku. I love Kid Goku. I think he's hilarious. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to go with Vegeta, though. I think Vegeta just has... His character is... He has a lot of depth to him. He's not just that simple, I wouldn't say Goku's a simpleton, but at the same time, it's not really far off either. But Vegeta really has a lot of layers. Like, at first, he was an evil douchebag, and all he cared about was getting power. Then he kind of realized he wanted more than that, and then he became a family man, and then he became, he gone back and forth between family man and being evil, and he didn't know what he wanted. I mean, he has so much layers to that character. I mean, he's such a rich character. He's a douchebag, but he's a funny douchebag, kind of like Frieza. Maybe they got more in common than I thought. The Monty Python movies are unbeatable. My personal favorite has to be The Holy Grail. Monty Python and The Holy Grail has to be probably the best movie that I've seen of them so far. I think I've seen Life of Brian. I've seen Life of Brian, and I've seen The Holy Grail. That's all I've seen of Monty Python, though, to my knowledge. I might have seen more. I'm not sure. But, yeah, The Holy Grail is, phenomenal. Hilarious movie. Oh, 80s horror movies by far, Antonis. 80s by far. The 90s really didn't have that many great horror films that come to my mind right away. I can probably think of a few that were pretty good. I mean, Scream is probably the one that comes to my mind right away when you think of the 90s. But the 80s, you had, Dream Warriors. You had I think, original Nightmare on Elm Street came out in the 80s. Make sure it's a gas saver. The Meaning of Life is your favorite Monty Python movie. Question, do you plan on watching Five Nights at Freddy's? I do want to play, I want to watch Five Nights at Freddy's, yeah. I do want to watch it. The Lost Boys, yep, phenomenal. Horror movies used to be so much scarier than they are now. They used to have a lot more atmosphere. And also, I feel like there was something that the 80s, maybe it was the cameras they were using, I don't know. But the 80s had such a... something about them. I think it might have been, the cameras might have helped out a lot, the way that how old the cameras were and stuff. Sorry, that sent late. Oh, you're fine, Ashley. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine. But no, it's the '80s just captured such a, and you know, obviously every era is gonna have their own unique take on the horror genre. Every decade is gonna have their own unique take on the horror genre. But the '80s to me were definitely some of the best. What's up, Austin Taylor, Fachi Cinema? What's up, man? Drop in to show some love. Well, I appreciate that. I always appreciate when people show me love. Thank you so much, man. How are you doing tonight? Thank you guys for hopping on in. Today's horror movies are not as scary. You see, I necessarily can't even just say that. Like, I love the '80s, man. I have always loved the '80s, and I will always stand by the '80s. Probably my favorite, you know, decade of horror films. But there have been gems. I'm sorry. Like, I know people are gonna give me some shit for that. It's fine. I know people like to say that horror movies are not the same as they used to be, and they're not as scary. But honestly, there are gems out there. I mean, not every movie that came out in the '80s are gems, right? Not every '80s horror film was a gem. So I definitely believe that every decade has their gems and has their shit shows. And you know, the '80s kind of had fun with their shit shows. That's why that even the bad horror movies from the '80s are even fun. But I think one of the things that we started doing more of, which is unfortunate, is using practical effects. Practical effects add something to a movie, and when they overdo it with CGI, like as much as I love the It movies, as much as I love It 2017 and It Chapter 2, I like It Chapter 2. I don't love it. I like It Chapter 2. They really went heavy with the CGI, like really heavy with it, and unfortunately, it just kind of it showed and it took you out of it. Once you realized it was fake, it took you out of the movie a little bit. So I think that one of the biggest downfalls for horror films is that unfortunately we started stepping away from the practical stuff and going into the more CGI stuff, and that it does take away a lot. It does. I've seen many CGI fests of horror films. The Poltergeist remake is one of the biggest example. The Poltergeist remake was just nothing but caked on CGI. It was just every freaking second there was another CGI effect, and man, did it really, take me out of that movie. I gotta go to bed, but I'm glad I got to stop by and say hi, show some love. Thank you so much, Bruna. I appreciate it. They didn't take themselves too serious. 80s movies were very campy. Exactly. They had a lot of fun with the movies, yeah. Goku Black. What did Goku Black say? I can't wait for Sam and Colby to hit 10 million. Yeah, it's coming soon. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Probably sooner than it's probably gonna happen within the next few months, if that. I like to think. I think what makes horror back then scary is due to the practical effects. There's stuff you can do better with practical than CG. Absolutely, yeah. The cameras they use, the just the fucking effects they use. I mean, there was a lot that made a horror film so good. I always take practical effects over CGI personally. Same. Practical effects go all the way. They really do. I mean, Tom Savini himself. I mean, dude, give a good example of like some of the best practical effects you'll ever see in movies. Day of the Dead. I watched Day of the Dead the other day, and I'm just sitting there like, this might be the best visual effects Tom Savini has done. Just insane practical effects in that movie. The scenes where they're ripping apart people's faces, they're ripping out like biting throats out and everything. It's gnarly looking. It looks real, and it's so damn good. Day of the Dead is it's probably the darkest of all three of his trilogy, right? Like Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead. Yeah, it's like his trilogy, in a sense. I know he made more zombie movies after that, but those ones are like the best ones. Yeah, they really, that was probably the darkest movie of all of them. Savini is a god on this channel. I hold Tom Savini in such high regards. Stop motion monsters are way scarier than CGI monsters. I mean, I think they can go both ways. I mean, for example, like the spider in It wasn't all that scary, and he was stop motion in some sense. So, like, not all the time is it well done. I would actually say that I still preferred the way they handled him at the end of the It Chapter 2 a little bit better than that spider. At least, you know, it was still Pennywise at the end of the day, which I appreciated. But yeah, I definitely kind of agree. I just think you should mix the two, right? Mix the two. You want to add some practical with the CGI or practical with the stop motion, and They kind of did that with the original It, didn't they? Bub is awesome. Bub is fantastic. The thing I prefer to practical effects is wondering how did they do that. Exactly, right? That's why you watch the behind-the-scenes stuff. You don't have to watch the behind-the-scenes stuff with CGI because you already know they just do that on a computer. But with like the practical stuff, yeah, you want to know how they like had the arm ripped off and everything. Hi, just subbed. Just subbed. How's your Friday? Oh, thank you so much, RJ. I appreciate that. And it's going pretty solid right now. I'm off for 2 days, which is exciting. So I'm sitting here chilling out with the community, talking about horror films, practical effects, and all that great stuff. And I'm glad that you subbed to the channel. Oh my God, we're almost to 19,000 subscribers. We're kicking a lot of ass tonight. Anyways, it's been a pleasure to catch you live. It's nearly 5 in the morning here, so I'm off. Laters. All right, Lucifer's game room. Have a great night. Thank you again for hopping on in. I hope you sleep well, my guy. I used to watch behind-the-scene footage a lot as a kid. I still watch it. I was watching Crystal Lake Memories the other day, just to watch it again because it's just fun. Hey Jordan, how are you? How are you? And yes, that was me who sent the pic on your. Okay. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? You have his autograph. You have Bub's autograph. That's epic. By the way, can you guys give me one more like? If you guys are there, can you like hit the like button really quick? We're almost to 40 likes on this live stream. It would mean the world to me. Thank you. You did that right away. But yeah, I was thinking about like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. They've come out with so many cool silicone masks on, Okay, 1 second. They've come out with so many cool silicone masks on Immortal Masks. How many of you guys have been to Immortal Masks lately? Immortal Masks. Hold on, the chat when it had a stroke. I was trying to move it over really quick. There we go. There we go. Okay. Online store, silicone masks. Okay, so I was looking at like the in-stock masks, right? And I'm such a nerd. I'm looking at these masks all the time now. I just love them. Look at that Winnie. Look at this guy. I think that's like their new Winnie the Pooh. Isn't that wicked looking? Yeah, Honey Bear. Oh, Tom Savini's autograph. That's even better. Hell yeah. Got a vampire. I like that clown. Oh, do they have a blue hat version? Oh my gosh. Yes, please. $40 a month. That's not bad. That's not bad. I do like the blue hat one. Look at that crazy clown. Oh god, I love this stuff. I love this stuff so freaking much. I'm nerding out. I'm not sure. It might be. It's gonna take me a minute to get to the bottom, but see if they have the one mask I really, really want. Hey, Brianna, how are you doing? Scrolling down. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. $650. I could be Winnie the Pooh from Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. Look at that. Yep, these are the same guys who made that mask. And they also made the alien green mask right here that I have. I'm kind of just wanting to see if they have a cool clown. Like I like the clown ones I'm seeing, but I'm a vampire would be dope. A vampire would be dope. Ooh. Look at that. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Valak. Did you see Valak? Did I miss him? Let me go back up a little bit. Oh yeah, the skulls that they have. That one's freaking gnarly. Do you like The Crow? Have seen the first one? Not a fan of the sequels. I actually did a reaction to the first one. The first Crow movie was a really good time. No, that would be a cool mask. Yeah, right? Let me scroll back down really quick. Let me go back down. Ooh, look at that. I love... That's very much Dracula right there, right? That from Bram Stoker's Dracula looking. Pretty crazy looking. Love this one. Does this not scream Return of the Living Dead? Does that not scream Return of the Living Dead right there? That mohawk and everything? That's dope. I don't need another green mask though. I got a lot of green masks. Well, I got one green mask, but you know what I mean. Lurtz from the Lord of the Rings. Pretty dope. I can be a Sasquatch. Look at this thing. That is fucked up. That is creepy. Imagine seeing that freak walking up to you. The zombie clown from Zombieland would be fun. I think so too. That'd be awesome. I always thought that clown looked so cool. But these guys are so expensive. The one with the wigs crack you up, yeah. They're a lot of fun. But I'm not gonna lie. Have you seen Spirit Halloween lately? Spirit Halloween has been just killing it with their releases yet. That's a new thing right there. Yeah, that Martian Warrior from freaking Mars Attacks. Yeah, you can get that now. Obviously, one of the things I've been looking at recently was the animatronics. And the one I'm really kind of wanting is Slim. 7 foot 2 inches. Slim from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Looks dope. The Crypt Keeper. Funny enough, they actually have a Crypt Keeper. They have a Crypt Keeper animatronic here now. I think it's up above a little bit. There it is right here. Yep, they have a Crypt Keeper. Is that not neat? I was trying to zoom in, but it won't let me. Around the month, did you buy your alien mask last year? Yes, it was actually around this month. Yeah, I bought the alien mask. Took 2 months to make him. Don't worry about it, Sebastian. How are you doing? Thank you for making it, guys. Seriously. We're just looking at some Spirit Halloween stuff. They've come out with a lot of new stuff. Yeah, $400 for the Crypt Keeper, but he comes in a chair and everything. That's so cool. And he looks good. Like, he actually looks like a good decoration. Oh, dear God. I know, right? I know. I'm already wanting to spend all my... Oh, I can't. I don't got the money to do this. I don't. I got to save up for my own personal things that I need to get, but... Man, I might even do a live stream where it's like, you know, donations will go to, like, this Halloween or something like that. Because, like, fuck's sakes, man. We had a lot of fun. Even knowing yes, like, we had a lot of fun getting this guy last year. This guy was awesome to get. It was one of the most insane things I think I've ever done in my life. And I don't do a lot of insane stuff, but that was a lot of fun. So, yeah, I fucking love this alien mask. But I've also like, what am I going to dress up as this year, guys? What am I going to dress up as this year? I mean, the alien mask is a good, like, if I can't figure out none, I'm happy with putting the alien mask back on. But, like, what would be a fun costume to get this year? Hey, welcome back, Tom. Thank you for making it. If I go to Spirit Halloween, I'll spend all my money. I know, I would too. That's my thing. I would go to Spirit Halloween and I'd be broke. Let's see. Shop by theme. TVs and movies. Killer Clowns, Killer Clowns, Killer Clowns, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They have a Leatherface out too now, which the Leatherface looks pretty damn good. Ah, The Exorcist. That's fun. Yeah, they got a Reagan. I forgot they had a Reagan. I could go to a haunted house for Halloween. I guess I could, couldn't I? Here, let me go ahead and pull this back up. Twitch live stream. Okay. But yeah, that was all that stuff. It's just so cool. We have a lot of cool Halloween stuff coming out this year. I'd give anything to have the Crypt Keeper in my house. I know, right? When I win the lottery, I'm going to have a shopping spree. I don't blame you. I probably would too. I'm so sorry, but I have to go. It's almost 11 where I'm at. Oh, don't worry about it. It's 11:57 here, so I have like it's almost midnight here. I might go to as Barbie this year. Oh, that'd be so cool. You have to take a picture and send it to me. That'd be really dope. And by the way, if you guys get cool costumes this year, send me a picture of your costumes and I'll share it. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome. $42 likes. Hell yeah, guys. Kicking ass tonight. Thank you so much again. I know. I'm going to go broke if I go to Spirit Halloween. I already know it. I'm going to blow all my money. It would happen, too. I'm not even like, shy from it. I know I would blow all my money if I went to Spirit Halloween. Which sequel movie did better than the original? Good question. Like, are you asking me, like, personally, which one, if I prefer, like, a certain movie over the original movie, like in a franchise? I would say Friday the 13th Part 4 was better than the first movie. I would say Dawn of the Dead is better than Night of the Living Dead. I mean, there's several I would probably pick over the originals. Aliens, yep, Aliens. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is my personal favorite, but I mean, it's one of those franchises that gets so many mixed answers. I get it. 2003 and 2006. Right. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre and then the beginning. I second that. I would go nuts at Spirit. I would. Yeah, I really would. Google Boogan the Clown. He made the mask himself. It's not as much as you think. Oh, interesting. Google Boogan the Clown. I'm gonna look him up really quick. Boogan the Clown. Interesting. You think the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is boring? I get it. I do. It's not like I can't see why you would think that or why people have that opinion. Makes sense to me. I get it. It's not for everybody. The remake is definitely a movie that gets into the nitty-gritty a little bit faster. It's exactly what it is. It's a massacre in Texas, and it is gory. It is violent as all hell. Top 3 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1973, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I would go probably the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, and then I would go probably with the Netflix movie. I love the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. My brother makes good head cheese. Yeah, I love it too. It's a fantastic time. Fan-freaking-tastic. You like the Texas Chainsaw remake more? Understandable. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is your favorite. I feel like I feel like in about every franchise, I prefer one of the sequels over the original. Right. Well, I mean, I feel like I prefer Halloween, the original one, over the entire Halloween franchise. I prefer the probably first Nightmare on Elm Street. I've gone back and forth between Part 3 and Part 1, but I really do love that original movie. So I might even go with First Nightmare over Part 3. The Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre deserves more love. I thought it was a decent time. I get there's some stupid shit in there, but it was a decent time to me. It was kind of fun. Halloween 4 is your favorite? I had a feeling. If any of the Halloween movies were going to beat out the original, it's probably going to be Part 4. I love the third movie, believe it or not. I love Season of the Witch. I know it's not even a Michael Myers movie, but fuck it. I love it. I don't hate Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. But it's number 5 in my ranking due to the unanswered questions of Leatherface for me. Which movie relay way too much on CGI and movie to be for the movie to be a hit in your opinion? I think some of the movies that rely too much on CGI. It's a good question. That's a good question. One of the ones that comes to my mind is the Poltergeist remake, which I think relied overly on CGI. That one, I think they used too much CGI. I think I really got to think about that, but that's one of the ones that comes to my mind though, is that the Poltergeist remake was just CGI heavy and unnecessary. Season of the Witch is easily one of my favorite of the series. Mine too. Mine too. I love it. Season of the Witch is great. Jordan, do you have the advice for dealing with depression? I'm sorry, talking about that. It's you don't have to be sorry. One of the things I think I like to do to beat out depression and being alone and being sad is coming up with hobbies. Hobbies are fun. I think finding something to get and buy helps out a lot. Like Funko Pops are a big one for people. People love buying Funko Pops. I love buying Blu-rays. I love buying old antique clowns. I love collecting horror movie stuff. I love collecting masks. That's some of the things I like to do to kind of kill out my because when you have too much time on your hands, like free time, you get more depressed. If you have nothing to do, you start thinking more, and then you start going into depression, which is something I've encountered so often when I was doing just YouTube. So that's why I came up with so many hobbies. So I had stuff to do, and I started talking to people on online and do YouTube, and I just made me feel better about myself and what I was doing. I got to see the OG Texas Chainsaw Massacre in theaters as midnight movie. It really needs a big screen. I would love to see it in the big screen. Now we talk Scream. I think every movie is a banger, and there isn't a bad one. I'm not like a diehard fan of the Scream franchise in general, but none of them are really bad movies. No, they're all pretty passable in my opinion. Yeah. Reading is a great hobby. Yep, reading. My brother loves crocheting collecting old video games and old consoles. That's a fun time. I remember seeing this Poltergeist remake in the theaters, but now that I'm older, I understand why it's so bad. If you love it, that's awesome. I encourage people, to always, stick to their guns and tell people what they love, but I could not get into it. I love the original Poltergeist so much. But I think this would probably be a good time to go ahead and end the live stream, guys. It's already been an hour and 12 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead, hop off here, probably I might either get some sleep or I might even just sit down and relax for a little bit and then try to film something, who knows. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me. It's been a really fun live stream. A lot of new faces hopped on in. Glad to talk to everybody again. It means the world that you hit the like button. It means the world that you subscribed. We got several new subscribers here tonight. And we got even a new patron to the channel, which is just awesome. Even a new channel member, I think. We got a new channel member, too, which is just so cool. Thank you guys so much again for your love and support. Hope you all have a fantastic night. More content is coming. It is taking a little bit longer now because I'm doing two things at once, but I think you guys